Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about Bethesda Game Studios, and more specifically, I want to talk about Creation Club. And more specifically, I want to give you guys my 100% honest, unbiased opinion on Bethesda Game Studios, Creation Club, and paid mods. Now, guys, keep in mind, my opinion is going to be a lot different from other people's, and I completely understand if I get any negativity or hate from it. I have made a lot of videos in the past where I give my 100% honest opinion, and a lot of people don't agree with me, which I 100% understand. All I ask you guys to do is watch the whole video and hear me out and hear where I'm coming from. So guys, with that said, let's get into the video. Now, before I can give you guys my 100% honest opinion on Bethesda Game Studios, Creation Club, and basically paid mods, we gotta understand what it is. So, according to Bethesda.net, it is this. Creation Club is a collection of all new content for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim. It features new items, abilities, and gameplay created by Bethesda Game Studios and outside development partners, including the best community creators. Creation Club content is fully curated and compatible with the main game and official add-ons. What this means is that Bethesda Game Studios made this thing called Creation Club. In Creation Club, there are mods. Either mods made from Bethesda Game Studios, somebody that they have partnered with to make a mod, or somebody in the modding community has made a mod and Bethesda Game Studios picked that up and put that in Creation Club. And those mods are basically 100% guaranteed to work with your main game and all the add-ons without affecting it. Because if you download from an outside source like Nexus Mod Manager or something like that, there's a chance that it might affect your game and break your game. But if you download from Nexus Mod Manager, it's basically 100% safe and 100% compatible with your main game and all the add-ons. However, Bethesda Game Studios was charging people for this. They were charging them little coins, little credits. Now, they weren't charging people actually money. Like I said, they were charging people those little coins and credits, whatever they were, or whatever they were called. And to get these coins and credits, you essentially had to buy them with real-world physical money. And essentially, they were paid mods. You were paying for mods, which a lot of people didn't like, and I 100% understand. Because, in my honest opinion, were the mods in Creation Club good? Were the mods that Creation Club, was bringing out, and was the mods that Bethesda Game Studios had in Creation Club, were they game-changing? Were they amazing? Were they fantastic? Absolutely not. The mods in Creation Club sucked for both the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim and for Fallout 4. The mods were absolutely terrible for both the games. They were atrocious. I looked through the mods just before making this video on Creation Club, and the mods on Creation Club are absolutely 100% terrible for both Skyrim and Fallout 4. And I understand why Bethesda got hate for that, because the mods that they added and were trying to charge people for were absolutely terrible. To where you could go to an outside source like Nexus or Nexus Mod Manager and download 10 times, 50 times better mods. You could download 50 times the amount of mods. There are 50 times more mods that you could download out there on Nexus Mod Manager, 100 times more mods that you could download on Nexus Mods or Nexus Mod Manager. There's plenty of more mods on places like Nexus and stuff like that are 10 times better than the mods in Creation Club and on Creation Club. However, that's not where Bethesda Game Studios got a lot of hate. They did not get hate because the mods in Creation Club sucked. They did not get a lot of hate, or most of their hate, because the mods in Creation Club weren't good or well made. The reason why they got a lot of hate is because they decided to charge people for them. They decided to make people pay these little credits and coins for mods, which people in the modding community don't like, because you could get 10 times better mods for free. And a lot of people thought Bethesda Game Studios was just there to make money off of, other people's work and stuff like this. However, I don't think this was the case. And I don't think Bethesda Game Studios should have got as much hate as they did for creating Creation Club and essentially adding paid mods. I know a lot of you aren't going to agree with that, but like I said, please hear me out till the end of this video. Now, I'm not saying the mods on Creation Club are good. I am admitting that they sucked. They're terrible for both Fallout 4 and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. You could get way better mods from outside sources like Nexus and Nexus Mod Manager and stuff like that. 10 times better mods. 20, 30 times better mods, 30 times more mods. The mods on Creation Club sucked, like I said. But like I also said, I don't think Bethesda Game Studios should have got as much hate as they did for creating Creation Club and adding paid mods. And honestly, I think Bethesda Game Studios had the right to charge for those mods, and for one reason only. And if it was not for this reason, my opinion would be completely different. Now, the reason why I think it was 100% okay for Bethesda Game Studios to charge for those mods, the one reason I think Bethesda Game Studios shouldn't have gotten as much hate as they did for adding paid mods, is for this reason, and this reason only: that the mods on Creation Club, Bethesda Game Studios essentially made 100% sure that it wasn't going to mess with your game, that it wasn't going to damage your game in any way, shape, or form, that it was 100% completely compatible with both the main game and the DLCs, to where if you go download from an outside source, it might break your game. And I've had that happen to me. Now, I'm not saying it happens all the time, because 99% of the time it doesn't. But when you download a mod from Creation Club, Bethesda Game Studios basically made sure that that mod works. Any mod on Creation Club and in Creation Club, Bethesda Game Studios made sure that mod worked perfectly with both the main game and essentially the DLCs. Now, keep in mind, they didn't make all the mods that they put in Creation Club, but they did still put the time, effort, and resources to make sure that the mods added to Creation Club were 100% okay for people to play, that they were 100% compatible with the main game, like The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim or Fallout 4. They were 100% compatible with either game. They went and they put time and resources just to make sure that it wasn't going to break anybody's game. And I believe they have the right to charge for that, because they're putting time, effort, and resources into something. And when a company puts time, efforts, and resources into something, they obviously need to make money from that. And since Bethesda Game Studios created Creation Club, and they put time, effort, and resources into making sure it worked 100% and would not break your game, I think they had the right to charge for that. And that's the only reason I think they had the right to charge for paid mods, because they made sure it would work with the main game and all its DLCs. Now, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate. I know people are going to call me stupid and silly, but like I said, I didn't like the mods in Creation Club. I absolutely think the mods for Creation Clubs are silly and stupid. I think the mods in Creation Club for both The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim and Fallout 4 suck. Like I said, there are way better mods on Nexus and stuff like that that you can get for free and way easier and stuff like that. Mods that are most likely not going to break your game. However, they do have the chance and run the chance that they might break your game. But most likely, if you know what you're doing when it comes to downloading mods, you're probably going to be pretty safe. But yeah, that's just my opinion on Creation Club. I honestly thought the mods sucked in Creation Club, but I don't think Bethesda Game Studios should have got as much hate as they did. I think, honestly, they did have the right to charge for the mods that they created, because it was like DLC content, essentially. You know, when Contraption stuff came out for Fallout 4, they didn't get hate for that. Why would they get hate for adding paid mods, something else that they put time, effort, and resources into? I understand if they're taking it from someone else and, charging for it. Okay, that's a different story. However, Bethesda Game Studios is also taking someone else's mod, taking someone else's work, whether that be an outside development studio or from someone in the basically community creation area or somebody who creates mods. Wherever they get the mod from, they are porting the mod, making sure it works 100% properly with both the main game and its DLCs. They are putting time and resources into it, and I believe they have the right to charge for that. So yeah, guys, that's just my opinion on Creation Club. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but I'm pretty sure many of you could understand where I'm coming from. Since Bethesda Game Studios did put time and effort into making sure the mods would work 100% perfectly, the mods that were inside Creation Club, I think they deserve to charge for that. However, I'm not saying that the mods in Creation Club were good or anything like that. They sucked. The mods that you get from Nexus 10 times better. So yeah. So in summary, guys, the mods in Nexus Mod Managers The mods inside Creation Club from Bethesda Game Studios, the mods inside Bethesda Game Studios Creation Club absolutely suck. They blow. 10 times better to get them from someone else for free on Nexus and Nexus Mod Manager. However, I do think Bethesda Game Studios had the right to charge people for the mods inside Creation Club, because they were putting time, effort, and resources into making sure the mods would 100% work with the main game and all its DLCs. And I understand when a company puts time and resources into something, they need to make their money back. And I 100% think Bethesda Game Studios had every right to charge for the mods that they created and the mods that they made sure worked with the main game and all the game DLCs inside Creation Club. Now guys, if Bethesda Game Studios was charging people to download mods and basically charging you for every mod that you use, and you had no choice but to buy the mods from Bethesda Game Studios, then I believe it would become an issue. However, since Bethesda Game Studios was taking the time to make sure that the mods were 100% safe for you to download, they were taking the time to make sure it would not break your game, I believe they had the right to charge for that. And I believe that paid mods could be a good thing. However, it has to be done right. And I think Bethesda Game Studios did it right. Anyways guys, that's just my opinion on Creation Club. I didn't like Creation Club. I don't use the mods from Creation Club, but I don't think Bethesda Game Studios should have gotten as much hate as they did, because I do think they have a right to charge for the mods that they create and the mods that they put time and effort and resources into to make sure it works with your game. I think they have the right to charge for that. It's just like them making DLC content. They have the right to charge for that, so I don't really see the difference. I mean, it's not like anybody was forcing people to buy from, you know, Nexus from base. It's not like anybody was forced to buy from Creation Club. If they were forced to buy mods from Creation Club and Creation Club was the only place you could get mods, then I would understand. Then I'd have a different opinion. But they didn't. So yeah, guys, like I said, that's just my opinion on Creation Club and Bethesda Game Studios. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Anyways, I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here in the next video. Remember, we talk about something either Bethesda Game Studios every day, or we make a gaming talk video or something else kind of nerdy. We talk about something nerdy each and every single day on the channel. So if you guys want to see the next video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Anyways, I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here tomorrow. And remember to stay freaky.